I think it's been a very successful and good first 100 days. There have been a lot of accomplishments from all of the people who need to be involved in making it effective. So you have public authorities and the government departments, the public, and then the Information Commissioner's Office. And all three of those bodies have done a lot.
100 days of PATI. 100 days of government transparency like Bermuda has never seen before.
When we look at the first 100 days, 100 days seems like a long time, but really you blink and 100 days has gone by. So if I was to look at the last 100 days and say what's happening for the public, I think it's two things have developed. One, people are very excited that their ability to get information has changed from being something that's a matter of discretion to being something that they have a right. They can hold on to this right, and that's exciting for people. And then I think the second thing that comes up is how on earth do I use this right?
But the first 100 days haven't been without glitches. Ms. Gutierrez is still investigating a complaint from a member of the public that their confidence was breached, contrary to PATI, which guarantees anonymity to those filing requests for information.
Certainly, and I've said from the beginning that something like that's to be expected anywhere. This is a completely new law. It's a new concept and a new process. And what we've seen, I think, both with public authorities and the public and even this office, is a learning curve and a learning process. Certainly some of them, like the breach of confidentiality, need to be addressed and are being addressed, and information will be coming out about that. And then there's other aspects of it that I've been working with requesters and working with public authorities on how to handle the process, and that's also been happening within government as well.
Then there's the most asked question by the public: how do you correctly file a PATI request?
So if you wanted to get a record, you can get it from a government department, and there's also lots of other public authorities that you can get information of. This Corporation of Hamilton, all different kinds of authorities. You first have to figure out which government department and which authority you want to go to. And once you do that, it's actually fairly simple. Your request needs to be in writing. You need to drop it off in person. And you need to make sure that you're eligible to file a request. So you need to be Bermudian or have residency here. And that's the beginning and end of it.
Ms. Gutierrez, an American spouse of a Bermudian, made headlines a few months ago when she voluntarily took a 15% pay cut on her $180,000 a year salary. She tells us after nearly 100 days on the job, she has no regrets. Tari Trott reporting for ZBM News 9.